You're about to go live in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Come in, like, subscribe.
Is like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Where does he?
Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo. Cabrón. Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más que brillar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo. All right, here we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me fix this camera. Here we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I hope everybody did their food shopping. I probably got to go to the supermarket later. Good morning, victim number 2,000. Wow, is there really 2,000 victims? It's a high number. Higher than Cuomo's victim count. Speaking of Cuomo, something going on with Cuomo today. Good morning, Jerry G. Good morning, Nikki Fruit Loops. Ladies and gentlemen, before I fell asleep last night, I go to sleep very early. I'm watching Monday Night Raw. It was interesting, but I still fell asleep at 9 o'clock. But before I fell asleep, a fan attacked Seth Rollins. I'm going to play this a couple of times, and I'll play it later on till people start filing in. But let's play this. I haven't really watched this. So in TV, they showed a little bit of it, and I'm like, what's going on? Who's attacking Seth Rollins? Because if it's a wrestler attacking him, the camera will show it. So this is Seth Rollins coming out the ring after his match. I was watching this live. You see this camera right here, this guy? He's showing me what I was seeing. So you're going to see the fan running right now.
Who is a fan? You need security. Who the fuck is this? That's a fan. What the fuck is you doing, boy? Come on, boy. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
There's New York, Brooklyn yesterday.
That shit crazy! Yo! Bro, that shit is fucking crazy! I know! Yo!
So, you never know what might happen in wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. You never know, because when the camera cut away from it, I knew it was real. Because I'm like, wait, why did the camera cut off? So I'm gonna play another angle real quick. I thought it was like Big E. I thought it was one of the Street Profits. The Street Profits came up next. And Chavo Guerrero did something stupid. He tweeted about this. When things happen and you don't know about it, you gotta just stay quiet, not say anything about it. Fan attack Seth Rollins. This is the one. Different angle. Yeah, this one. This is a different angle. I've been finding the better angles. There's some angles on Twitter that suck. These are the better ones. Probably the same one then.
Who is a fan? We need security. Who the fuck is this? That's a fan. What the fuck is you?
So right here, he has him on a sleeper hold. Seth Rollins could kill this fucking guy. You see how he has him on the sleeper? He speared him, right? But Seth Rollins has him on the. Now the referee's gonna get the guy off. I think he kicked Seth Rollins in the mouth because he was bleeding after. That's probably what got mad. This guy just finished wrestling. This guy, his testosterone are on point. So let's go. I think the other video was better than this one. Let me go back to the other one. The other one was like nice. Yeah, let's go to the other one. This one sucked. This man just had a baby. Like, what if this fan stabbed him? Or you never know what this fan might have done to him. What if this fan has COVID? What if this fan has a disease and bites him? This man is a father. His wife is a wrestler also. Oh, no, this is the same one, right? No, close up. I need it. Nope. My bad, folks. No, how's it going, Lou and Petty? This is more than just wrestling. This is like a fan attacking you. Like right now, we're being attacked everywhere. You go on the subway, you're being attacked. Now a wrestler gets attacked at his job. He's working, he's a performer. So now fans are just attacking the wrestlers. So look, he's just walking up the ramp. Right here, you see this fan. He's like 3 feet tall. Look, he's like fat. So he pushes him. Look, the fan pushes him. So Seth Rollins, he's going to grab him as he falls. Let me make this bit so everybody can see it. There we go.
Who is a fan? We need security. Who the fuck is this?
So you see he pushes him. So Seth Rollins grabs him. Quickest thing, sleeper hold. This is also something to learn, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody grabs you and wants to push you, you grab him on a sleeper hold. If you get really mad, crack his neck. Seth Rollins could have killed this guy, but he chose not to. He probably wanted to restrain him, put him on a sleeper hold. Seth Rollins could have easily killed this guy, man. Even on the floor, Seth Rollins could easily kill this guy. The ref saved this man's life. Seth Rollins he's overcharged right now. He could have killed this guy. Should. Look at this fan. Look at his stomach out. His ass is out. Like, if you're gonna go viral by fighting a wrestler, try to look good. You're wearing the tightest pants, everything possible. So right here, he has him on the choke, and that referee is pretty cool. I follow him on Instagram. This referee, he's pretty cool. He's like this Puerto Rican guy. He's pretty cool, man. I like him. He's real. I think he has to be from New York. But he saved the fan's life.
Security. Who the fuck is this?
No, right there, Seth Rollins kicks him in the face.
That's a fan.
Kicks him a couple of times. The refs had to come.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro?
I'm going to play one more time in its entirety. And there we go.
Who is a fan? We need security. Who the fuck is this? That's a fan. What the fuck is you doing, boy? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, that shit crazy.
Hey, good morning, Tamale Harris. Thank you for the coffee yesterday. Appreciate it. I forgot to mention on yesterday's show.
Bro,
Appreciate
that
the coffee,
shit is
man. Appreciate it.
crazy.
It's gonna go well with my tamale, the coffee. Thank you, thank you. So there you have it, folks. Seth Rollins gets attacked. A WWE wrestler, just like Tamale Harris just said. Nobody is safe. I guess never relax. The whole point of this, shout out to Lou and Petty. You're not a wrestling fan. I appreciate that. But everything has a purpose, right? Everything has a meaning. So now even wrestlers are getting attacked. I showed you videos of on the subway of women getting pushed onto the trains. Old grandmas are getting beat up on elevators, right? I've shown you this stuff on the past. Now we have a car running over grandmas at a Christmas parade. And yet the media still says suspect came from a domestic violence. They're making excuses for him running over 5 people and killing and injuring 40. The media is making excuses for this man because you know why? Because he's black. If it was a white man, it'll be news 24/7. And right now, the media is just pumping out good news right now. They're just pumping out good news. Guys, gas relief is coming, 30% less. Guys, inflation is a good thing to get your holiday shopping done early. Inflation is a good thing. You're hearing these articles. You're like, what the hell? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
And make sure you're vaxxed and waxed, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure. Oh, man. Sorry, I had to clean my nose. So we're living in times. Hey, good morning, Stephen. Hey, good morning, Rational Times. So we're living in times now that wrestlers are getting attacked. I'll play it one more time. Let me play this Seth Rollins until I bring up the next screen. Let me play this one more time. Seth Rollins getting attacked.
Who this, a fan? We need security. Who the fuck is this? That's a fan. What the fuck is you doing, boy? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, that shit crazy. Yo. Bro, that shit is fucking crazy.
So now you have people getting arrested. Hey, good morning, LDG of Geeks and Joy. Shout out to you, man. So now you have wrestlers getting attacked. And I saw this live yesterday. I was watching it last night. I was falling asleep because wrestling has been boring lately. I got to admit, Vince McMahon was exciting yesterday. Seeing him there, he had his good lines. I still haven't watched the third hour. I gotta catch up on that. But really quick, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't done this in a while. We haven't checked up on New York City crimes in a while. So I just want to show you. This is typically what goes on in New York. This is how dark and dingy New York is. Sorry, my cat is right here sleeping by my feet. It's one of the best. Oh, man. One of the best things while I do this show, my cat is sleeping right now. I put his bed below my feet, and he's sleeping right on top of him, so I keep my toes warm. So I just had to kick that thing he likes out the way. But, yeah, so this is New York City, ladies and gentlemen. You see people not paying their tolls. They just walk right in, not pay the tolls. There's no respect. There's no this is the decay of human. Look, nobody paying the toll. There's no just whoop. And then the media is going to say, oh, the cops want him for a toll hike. So at approximately 4 a.m. at 34th Street, Herald Square, The suspect grabbed a 23-year-old female victim in a headlock and threw her down on the ground. He touched her private area and took her purse. So, see, this is the people that are walking around New York City. That 23-year-old woman at 4 o'clock. He could have raped her. He harassed her. He robbed her. He'd even pay the fare. So New York City, you're walking amongst these people that just this needs to be like a mental institute to put all these people in. What happened here? At approximately 4 a.m. at 315 Wyckoff Avenue in Brooklyn, the suspect drove off in a male victim's running car with a 24-year-old victim sleeping in the passenger seat. He kissed and put his hands in her pants and fled on foot when she woke up. Uh-oh. He looks Ecuadorian. I bet you that guy's Ecuadorian. Look, he was walking by. She was sleeping. He looked back. He thought about it. He's walking. Look, he goes in the car. Look. Who leaves their car unattended in New York City? You know, I bet you he looks Ecuadorian. Yep, this guy's Ecuadorian. Yep, that guy's Ecuadorian. This happened at 4 a.m. too. Look, everything's going on at 4 a.m. This one happened at 4 a.m. This happened at 4 a.m. The suspect drove off in a male victim's running car with a 27-year-old victim sleeping in the passenger seat. She was probably drunk, passed out. He kissed and put his hands in her pants, then fled on foot when she woke up. So that's him right there. He's Ecuadorian. Wyckoff, yep. Wyckoff Avenue in Brooklyn. That's the borderline of Queens and Brooklyn. There's a lot of Ecuadorians there. He's Ecuadorian. See? I even call out my own people, man. He's Ecuadorian. Any money bet. 3,500. Damn, I could use 35. At approximately 12:50 a.m. in front of 115 Dyckman Street in Manhattan, this is Washington Heights, the suspect stabbed a 47-year-old male victim after getting into a physical altercation inside a store. Okay, let's check this out. So these are the bodegas. Damn, I'm getting hungry when I look at these bodegas, man. But you might lose your life trying to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese in these bodegas. But the bodegas, you can get anything you want and everything. But now people are getting stabbed. People are getting robbed. What's the point of even having a bodega open? Eventually, you're going to get robbed or killed. Let's go see if there's any other crimes that happen. Of course. Another bodega. Look. So those of you that have never seen a New York City bodega, you're gonna see a lot of them because a lot of crimes go down in a bodega. It's like a hot spot for crimes. Like another bodega. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, bodegas. It's like every bodega has to film a crime, or every criminal has to come and get their coffee in a bodega before they commit their crime. Notice the pattern here. Suspect was seen in a bodega. So the suspect fired a gun and struck a 61-year-old male. So see, he got his coffee and then he went to go shoot somebody. They always film the guys at the bodega, man. Look at this guy. Let's go back. The suspect is wanted in regard to a 34-year-old male victim that was found dead with a gunshot wound to the head. So this guy right here killed somebody, shot him in the head. But before that, he went to the bodega and got his coffee. I'm telling you, criminals got to get their coffee, man. They got to get their 50 cents coffee and keep it moving. Speaking of coffee, I haven't even put the banner. Buy legal Latino coffee right there. All right, let's go back to this. Let's see any more crimes. We haven't done this in a while. What happened here? Let me pause it because I don't want to. I don't want to. A 70-year-old female victim was exiting the building when an unknown individual proceeded to punch the victim in the face. Okay, let's see. This is the projects, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, right there. Punched an old lady. She looks Hispanic or Asian. Wearing gloves. So look, they were getting out. They didn't even hold the door for the lady. Look. They pushed her car back in. Look, she stood her ground. I think she's Asian. She's an old Asian lady. More black against Asian crime, man. I think it looks. Yeah, she has to be Asian. She stood her ground. I'm telling you, you can't live around these people, man. I mean, the George Floyd people. Look, no respect. This could be your grandma. This could be your mother. You know, this could be your mom. You could be your grandma getting assaulted. You know, a week before Thanksgiving, she was probably going shopping. Look, you can't live around these people, man. You can't. I'll say I don't give a damn, man. You saw what happened to the wrestler. You saw what happened at the Christmas parade over the weekend. I'm keeping it real. The hell with this, man. You can't live amongst these people. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't. Just let them be. Let them have a neighborhood. Just move out. You can't live amongst, man. You can't. Oh, there's nothing. She just pushed her cart. That's very disrespectful, man. That's very disrespectful. And the lady said, come on. And then she gets punched in the face and get carted again. They have a baby. So these people are reproducing. You see the garbage of the earth, it just keeps reproducing and reproducing and reproducing. This is why society is just fucked, man. Society is just the future. What's the future? These pieces of garbage are reproducing at a higher rate than smarter people. Smart people are going to work, getting a career. They're not reproducing. This is the projects. They just keep reproducing, reproducing, reproducing. You know what they're reproducing? Criminals. Somebody who's going to rob me when I'm 61 years old, right? In 30 years, that little baby is going to be 30 years old and is going to be robbing me when I'm 67 years old, 68 years old. You see how this cycle is working? That same 30-year-old was born in 1990 when somebody was my age, and now at 60, that little kid grew up to rob them. Just like the guy that ran those people over at the parade. How old is he? Like 30 something? In 1985, that guy was born by the same people. These same people having kids are having the same kids. And then the same kids are having the same kids. The same welfare kids are just having welfare kids. And now the welfare kids don't have money. So what they do, they go rob bodegas. They go run people over in parades. I'm sorry, you got to call this out. Nobody's really calling this out. If nobody calls it out, nothing's ever going to get fixed. This is why I bring all this news from New York. I'm showing you guys videos. This is videos. I left New York because this is what you see over there. You see diversity, right? People want to say diversity is our strength. I dare you. Go move to New York. Don't move to Manhattan. Move to the upper Manhattan. Move to Brooklyn. Move to the Bronx. Enjoy the diversity. Go over there and enjoy the diversity over there. All right, let's see what's next. Another one. It's another subway, an assault. Let's see what. So these people are going into apartments to rob. Look. It looks like he's wearing like his Amazon vest. So look, now people are going in and robbing apartments. Nothing is yours now. This is the world we live in now. Sucks. In New York. What happened here? Reckless endangerment. He displayed a firearm from outside the black sedan, discharging multiple rounds. So now people are shooting in the air. Look. This guy's shooting bullets in the air. What is Grand Theft Auto now in New York City? It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy stuff, man. All right, we're almost. I think we saw this one last week. Yeah, no, this is the last one we saw. So you see, people are getting shot in New York City, leaving dead, left for dead in the streets, robbing your cars. It's New York City, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new America. This is where we're headed. Diversity is our strength. Look, I'm not making this stuff up. I'm going through the NYPD crime stuff, bro. I don't make this stuff up. Like there's somebody else there, Pancho. Always jumping the turnstiles. So you already know criminals like to jump the turnstiles. This is them leaving. Wow, they're even getting fatter now. Oof. Criminals are getting fatter. So keep putting that mask mandate in New York, right? You got all these people wearing masks and robbing people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is try to bring good news. I try to maybe we do some pigeon talk later to cheer up a little bit. Let me get through this stuff. So the media finally caught up to the guy that did the parade, right? Here we go. Doorbell camera footage captures suspect arrest in Christmas celebration rampage. When I listen to the news and 1010 wins, they keep calling him suspect, allegedly. And they got to remember that he was coming from a domestic dispute. All right, let's see what the video shows. NBC, of course. Video captured by a Ring camera appears to show Darrell Edward Brooks in front of a home before being arrested in connection to the Waukesha parade. Did I say that right? Being arrested in connection to the Waukesha parade accident. He's cold. Somebody get him a jacket. He's cold, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I called an Uber and I'm supposed to be waiting for it over here, but I don't know when it's coming. Can you call it for me, please? I'm homeless. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Look at these people, right? Opening the door for him. He's banging on the door. He just finished killing 5 people and injuring 40. And these nice people, okay, let's open the door. I don't want to be racist. Let's help this guy out. Let's lend him our car. I'm going to play that part one more time. I haven't seen this yet. So, look, he knocks on your door. I'm homeless.
Hey, I called.
Now he's acting all nice and polite.
I called an Uber and I'm supposed to be waiting for it over here, but I don't know when it's coming. Can you call it for me, please?
If you called an Uber, wouldn't you have the app for that? Don't you mean you called a cab? Why are these people believing his lie and opening the door? Like,
I'm homeless.
look there. Hey, let's help this Black Lives Matter guy. We don't want to be racist. Let's help him out. Like he came out, helping him and shit.
My ID. Whoa. 26, 500 block
26. Hey, do you know this guy? Absolutely not. No. Okay.
Absolutely. And you open the door. Why would you open the door for him?
The death of 5-year-old Elijah Lewis now ruled a homicide. Autopsy results reveal.
All right. So dramatic video captured the moment the suspect in the deadly Christmas parade vehicular rampage in Wisconsin was collared after reportedly telling the homeowner he was homeless and waiting for an Uber. The ring footage obtained by NBC News showed Darrell Brooks, 39. Wow, look at that, 39 years old, man. Like I said, another 30-year-old, wasted life. Let me read this article for you. The ring footage obtained by NBC News shows Darrell Brooks 39 minutes after he allegedly mowed down revelers at the Sunday parade, where 5 people ranging from the age of 39 to 81 were killed and 48 others injured. The t-shirt clad suspect is seen shivering outside the house, which is located about half a mile from the parade route, and knocking on the door just after 5 p.m. Sunday, about 20 minutes after he allegedly plowed into the crowd. I called an Uber and I'm supposed to be waiting for it here, but I don't know when it's coming. He is heard telling resident Daniel Ryder, according to NBC News. Can you call it for me, please? I'm homeless, he adds. Ryder told the news outlet he has been on a hunting trip and watching a football game at the time of the incident, so he was unaware about what just happened nearby. The resident told NBC News that he invited Brooks inside and gave him a jacket, made him a sandwich, and let him use his phone. What? I'm telling you, man. White people don't want to be racist, and that's what's gonna get you killed, man. You let this guy that just finished killing all. He probably could have killed that guy, took that guy's car. Like, you seen movies like this. Wow, man. Yeah, sure. Come right in, man. Yeah, I'll make you a mayonnaise sandwich. Come right in. And what brings you out to this part of the woods, son? And then next thing you know, have you not watched Prison Break? Why would you let strangers in your house? Look at the times that we're in now. Flanders, right? Good one, Tamale Harris. Else Flanders. Gee, golly whiz. Gee, googly. Howdy ho, neighbor. Come right in. Oh, you just ran over 5 people. Come right in. Let me make you a sandwich. What an idiot, man. Wow. This guy brought him in, gave him a jacket. Let me take off this jacket off my back and give it to you, sir. Not knowing this guy just finished killing 5 people, running over 5 grandmas. If that guy wasn't cold, he would have probably killed the Daniel Ryder, the guy that let him in, the homeowner. Oh man, what an idiot, man! What an idiot this guy Daniel Ryder is, letting the criminal that just come on in. What kind of sandwich did he make him? I'm gonna read this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The resident told NBC News that he invited, hey, come on in. Brooks inside, gave him a jacket right here. Here you go, sir. Made him a sandwich and let him use his phone. You know why this guy just came from hunting? He could have probably had his gun around him. That's why this guy didn't do anything. Or maybe he was confident because he had a gun. Even though, if you have family members in the house, you're not going to let this guy in. You don't let any strangers in your house. Look, you just let a man that just killed 5 people, ran over 5 people into your house. You just soiled your house. You brought garbage, filth into your house. You brought in a mass murderer, allegedly, into your house. How does that feel? Do you feel good coming home now that you made a sandwich for somebody that just finished killing 5 grandmas in your own neighborhood? How does that make you feel? 48 other people got run over and are injured in the hospital, and you made a sandwich for them, and you gave them a jacket. But I don't want to look racist, right? I don't want to look racist. Brooks left, but then began pounding on his door again, saying he left his ID behind after a neighbor called the cops. See, somebody else had to call the cops. Then the next thing you know, you see the cops with lights on him, hands in the air, hands in the air. Somebody else had to call the cops. So this idiot gave him a jacket. He probably could have, if he didn't leave his ID, could have stole his keys, car, and ran off. And he would have been on the run. One neighbor said Daryl Brooks was always a little off. Let's go see this article over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. He appears. Let's see what this article says. Okay, let's go to this article, the U.S. Sun. Oh, he lived with his mom. So let's go check this guy out. So let's go. So now we got more stories about this guy. Let's go see. So this came out today, 23rd. Yep, this just came out today at 1:17. All right. Mommy's boy, Daryl Brooks talked to himself a lot. So this guy belonged to the mental institute. This is why we need more mental institute. Daryl Brooks talked to himself and lived with his mom. Claimed neighbors who think he snapped in Waukesha's parade horror. The suspect who allegedly drove through the Waukesha's parade was seen talking to himself. Claimed neighbors who think he snapped before the SUV rampage. Daryl Brooks was always a little off, one neighbor who didn't want to be identified exclusively told the Sun at his home in Wisconsin after the car was seen plowing into a festive crowd filled with elderly people and kids. So I guess this is the home he lives from. Let's go check out his home. He reportedly got into a domestic violence incident minutes before he was seen driving a car that rammed into a group of people. So out of all the roads, right, he got into domestic violence. I got to get out of here. The fastest way for me to get out of here is to go through a parade, right? That's what the media is telling me. The media is telling me that he ran those people over because he got into a domestic violence dispute. He wasn't thinking clearly. You know, he was crying. He had tears in his eyes. He took the wrong turn. And then he hit the pedal to the metal and just started running over people that were in a Christmas parade. That's what the media is telling me. And I'm supposed to believe that, right? The media manipulates this. But let me keep reading, right? Maybe he's a victim here, ladies and gentlemen. We're over here judging this man for running over 5 people. Perhaps he's a victim. He's probably a victim of white supremacy, ladies and gentlemen, because the biggest crime in America right now, the biggest boogeyman? What is the word they keep saying? The biggest threat to America is white supremacy, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, maybe he's a victim, you know. He's oppressed, right? Well, that's the word, oppressed. His ancestors, we cannot forget his ancestors, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot forget that. His ancestors built this country, right? They built this country on their backs, they say, right? Well, that's about it. Oh, they identified the victims. So, ladies, I don't want to dox the victims. They got him here. 5 people died. More than 40 people, including 12 kids, are injured. 12 kids are injured. 12 kids before the holidays are injured. 12 more. All these families are affected during the holidays. I take care, FTW. No, thank you for coming. Everybody, hit the like button. I know everybody got to work, and make sure you're vaxxed and waxed. Just hit the like button. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is before the holidays. Black Friday is coming. I'll be live this whole week, ladies and gentlemen. No days off this week. I'll be live every day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be live not Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving Eve, Thanksgiving Day. I'll be live. I'll be live on Black Friday. Maybe I have a Black Friday marathon. This is the time everybody takes off. Everybody doesn't make content. I'm going to take advantage and make some content over this week, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when all the big heavyweights take the vacation, I'll be here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. What else we got? All right, enough with this idiot. At least we found out a little bit about him. But the media doesn't talk about it. I watch regular news. As a matter of fact, I should have turned it on right now. I watch regular news, ladies and gentlemen. I like to see what the hell they talk about. I'm always paying attention to see what the hell these idiots are talking about. And the way they report the news, it's amazing the way they report it. Malcolm X's daughter was found dead, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday. I'll pull that up right now. Malcolm X's daughter, right? Didn't they just release Malcolm X Killers a couple of days ago? Right? Just a coincidence, right? There's no connection here. The only time I really heard about Malcolm X is when I was in school or in college. When you go to public school in New York City, all they teach you is about Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, the Holocaust, and you watch Schindler's List in every grade, and you got to write an article about Schindler's List and a book report about Schindler's List in school. I don't know why they made us. And Anne Frank's diary. I remember reading Anne Frank's diary like 3 years in a row in school. I never read it. I bought the Cliff Notes. But Anne Frank's Schindler's List, we had to watch that movie. Anne Frank's diary, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. We had to learn that in public school. Ooh. Everything was Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. That's all we learned in public school. And the Holocaust. Did you know something, right? Let me see if this is true. I heard that if you Google Holocaust, there's a Holocaust article every day. Have you ever tried that, ladies and gentlemen? If you ever look up the Holocaust, there's a news article about it every day. Let me see if this is true. Okay, I just searched Holocaust. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, this is true. Now, hold on. Try it, ladies and gentlemen. Search Holocaust, and there's a news article about it every day. It's like, it's reminded, like, it's crazy, right? Interesting. Look, I just searched Holocaust, Times of Israel. Italian anti-vax lawmakers refers to Holocaust survivor by number inked on her arm. Top Polish. It's 2 days ago. Look, so today we're going to expect another Holocaust article to drop today. So 2 days ago, top Polish institute accused of firing historians over Holocaust era research. Oh, wow. Oh, 17 hours ago, Joseph Rosenberg, obituary, Holocaust hero, dies at 100. Okay. 2 days ago, same thing with the anti. So every day we're reminded of the Holocaust. What a tragedy, man. It's just, we got to be reminded daily of that tragedy. You know, it's sad, man. It's sad. So, let's go back to Malcolm X, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to point that out. I mean, horrible tragedy. 6 million, man. Sad. So Malcolm X's daughter, Malika, investigators do not suspect foul play, and an autopsy will determine the cause of death of the 56-year-old. Damn, she looks like him. She looks just like Malcolm X. Wow. Look, they look. Oh, he has glasses on here. Yep, that's his daughter, all right. Bernice King, the daughter of Martin Luther King, mourned her loss on Twitter. B.A. King, I'm deeply saddened by the death of Malika Shabazz, My heart goes out to her family, the descendants of Dr. Betty Shabazz and Malcolm X. Dr. Shabazz was pregnant with Malachi and her twin sister Malak when brother Malcolm was assassinated. Be at peace, Malachi. Oh, she has a twin. Why they play these songs all the time? Shabazz and her twin sisters are the youngest of 6 daughters of Malcolm X. Shout out to Malcolm X, man. 6 daughters. He pumped out 6 girls. Wow, man. She was probably trying to get that boy. She and her daughter were arrested in 2017 on animal cruelty charges. When several injured dogs were found subjected to inhumane conditions inside a stolen U-Haul truck, the pair would, what the hell? Malcolm X made headlines last week after 2 of his late civil activists, convicted killers, Mohammed Aziz and the late Khalid Islam, were exonerated. No connections there, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to see here, okay? All right, no connections here, okay? All right. Let's see what else is over here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to play this video. Real Anthony Aguero, right? He was traveling on the TSA. And he was searched, right? One of the reasons I don't like flying, I doubt that I'm ever going to fly ever again. I highly doubt that. But I want to show you what happened when he was flying yesterday. And the TSA was searching his stuff. Like this is what we come to now. Like your stuff is being searched like this. Let me show you guys real quick. So shout out to Real Anthony Aguero. This is from his page on Twitter. You could check it out. But I want to play this. So this TSA agent is just searching his stuff. But look at the way he's just searching. Everybody just walking in. This is before the flight, I guess. This is before you board or the gate. Opens everything. Look how he searches everything. Just opening everything. Imagine traveling and having to go through this.
He's shaking. He's shaking.
You gotta touch everything, right? What the hell is this, man? This is TSA, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, this is not happening to me, but if this happens, this is very upsetting, man. This is very, very upsetting, man.
So what do you guys think, YouTube? You think this is necessary after I've already been cleared by TSA to be in a secure area? Feel around. Feel it. Feel it. Yeah, feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Miserable dude. Poor guy. What do you guys think, YouTube? Tell me what y'all think.
This is the ending of the video. There's more of this. Like this is the beginning of it. So imagine going through this when you're flying. Look, his keys. Just put his business out there, man. I will never travel ever again, man.
I'm recording. I'm going to ask you nicely to turn it off, please.
Why?
Because
I'm just
you're recording
document.
the screening process.
I'm document this. I have to document this. You guys do this to me every single time that I fly.
Carol?
So he got mad that he was being recorded. And there's another one that goes on. So who wants to do this job? Searching people's. Shout out to real Oscar L. Blue. Did we see this one? There's a 2 minute.
Only the husband made it.
There's one I want to show you guys with the jeans. We saw this one. There's one with the jeans. There's one that he posted when he was doing with the jeans. Like it was just the way that is this the one? 218. Oh, this one. I think this one. Look, he opens everything. Look at it. He opens your pills, man. Why are you opening people's pills? Oh, look with the jeans. Look what he does to the jeans. Look at this shit. Yo, this fucking guy.
Smell him.
Fucking guy over here, man. Fucking hater, man. Fucking guy. Look how he searches the jeans. Every little inch of the fucking jeans, man. Sorry that I'm cursing because I'm a little bit mad about this too, man.
Leave it. Of course, because that's what they do. When they're miserable, this is what they do.
I would definitely be filming this for content.
This guy's doing way too much. Way too much. So I'm going to continue to document every time that I go through this. But this is probably the worst guy we've seen yet. You tell me, YouTube.
Okay, thank you. Good to know.
Smell him.
Hey, time to smell him.
You guys are busing illegal aliens all through the country and you're worried about an American journalist?
Look, even the socks. Oh, the soap. I search that soap in the socks.
I hope you find what you're looking for, bro.
Sweetie, are you in the gig area? No. She's sick.
That is, you're right. You're absolutely right. That is an NPC job. Like who? It has to be this guy to do this.
That's my point.
Yo. Imagine going through that every time you fly, ladies and gentlemen. What country are we living in now? Well, I'll tell you what country we're living in now, ladies and gentlemen. We're living in a country where politicians, where people, right? Fake celebrities, D-list celebrities want to become a politician, right? What's a politician, ladies and gentlemen? A politician is celebrity for ugly people, untalented people, people that want power, that love advocacy. That's what being a politician is. You know, you ever seen these celebrities, these actors or B-list actors in the MAGA movement that try to become a politician because they love the celebrity? Like, you know, when you hear those MAGA raps, what's the Tom McDonald or Ronald McDonald, the rapper? Like, he's not a good rapper, but now that he's rapping about MAGA, he found a niche. He's making money off of it because there's no other rappers doing it. Same thing goes here with these politicians, right? We all been talking about this pigeon politician for a while now, and this is a gift that keeps on giving. The pigeon keeps making videos, so I'm gonna make a little update. And a lot of people find this pigeon very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been analyzing this congressional candidate, Pigeon for Trump. This is the congressional candidate. You guys know I like to cover political candidates on this show. I like to cover. The thing is, she might get into power. Somebody who lives in Mexico running for office in California. This congressional candidate over the weekend assaulted and harassed a Mexican journalist in Tapachula, Mexico. Now that journalist has placed an order of protection against her, has an order of protection against her. It's been hitting the Mexican media. I heard a radio show talking about it. It's on YouTube. I could play. You want me to play the Spanish version? Do you guys want to hear it? Hey, good morning, Blues Dolls. Long time no see. Look, just in time, Blues Dolls, just in time. Maybe this can inspire Blue Dolls for another animation on the pigeon. The pigeon has gone viral again, ladies and gentlemen, for attacking Oscar L. Blue. This pigeon, right, is always wanted to be a celebrity, always talking and going viral, my fame, her narcissism, right? Her communal narcissism. She wakes up in the morning wanting to save the world, rescuing one stray dog at a time. She lives in two realities, always vilifying her opponents, always vilifying Oscar. She's always falsely accusing him of about abuse, and she plays the victim. So then she excuses her behavior based on the circumstances. Oh, I had to attack him. I had to harass him. I had to confront him. He's been talking to me for about 2 years. She short. That's why I shake when I imitate her, because she short circuits a lot. In my specials, I'll be playing more of her videos. But right now, I want to explain a little bit more, because this is the best 90 minutes of edutainment you're going to get in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a congressional candidate. This is AOC, Hillary Clinton, and Kamala Harris rolled up to one burrito, and you're going to get Pigeon for Trump, ladies and gentlemen. So this happened yesterday. See, look, she goes on. She's still commenting right now, 1 hour ago. She's still commenting about Oscar. Look at that, nonstop obsessed about Oscar. Posting about Oscar 25 minutes ago. All night posting about Oscar, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar, look, Oscar. Non-stop. This is her main page now. She's posting her job. Oscar, look, one of her fake pages. Oscar L. Scammer exposed. Oscar claimed he has a restraining order and a degree. Now she's vilifying his degree. Anything that he has is not worth anything. That's what a narcissist does. She vilifies Oscar and has no. She pities anything that he has. Oh, it's pity. Oh, a degree. Get out of here. He has no degree. Oh, she throws pity on anything that anybody else does. She never admits her wrong. And this toxic influence that she has, it affects everybody. There she goes. Thanks to my legal press rights in Mexico. Now she's going to fly. I just want to play one of her videos, her latest video, the Oscar again. Look, she's always going to the police, San Antonio Police Department. She's always running to the cops. She's a Karen. She's a Mexican Karen, always running to the cops. Look, I ran to the cops. Cops. Criminal report for cyber stalking threats on Oscar L. Blue. Then I confront him and he cries. So she's going all the way to San Antonio to press charges on a man that lives in Mexico. How psychotic is this person? Enough is enough with this individual. She needs to be called out. People in the right wing MAGA movie need to call out their own people. Paloma for Trump. That's her name. She uses the Trump name. She goes out and makes a fool out of herself and the Trump name. Okay, this is her last video. This is a short one. Yep, this is a short one. And she posted this on American Up. Oh, no, this is boring. When she talks about when she talks to be serious, she's boring. We like to do the when she's mad videos. When she tries to be professional is boring stuff. She makes no sense. It's a waste of time. She took down the videos. Okay, this is one of them. Let's go.
Hey guys, so as I'm on my way to the vet right now, I just got off another video. I a lot of times do not read or pay attention to the entire content of the stuff that the cucaracho, also known as Oscar O. Blue, deported drug trafficker, puts out about me. The reason why is because it's just too time consuming, right? But obviously recently he's been crying about me confronting him about his lies in Tapachula, right? But I just found out that he, on this article, lied to the reporters, to the writer of the article, and claimed that I don't have a dog shelter. This is gonna get really big. I mean, one of the things that really bothers him is that he doesn't know where it's at, right? Even though I've been showing it for the last 2 years, I think many of you have seen it, especially if
What I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to compare her to James Robert Clark III. Her obsession for Oscar and James Robert Clark III's obsession for Eliana. Similar. Both of them belong in a loony bin, in a mental institute, in the Arkham Asylum with the Joker and the Riddler and the Penguin and the this and the that. James Robert Clark III. I don't know if somebody wants to do this, who could edit stuff, but put them side by side. They say the same things. I'm gonna find one of James Robert Clark that sounds just. It's one of the earlier ones I've seen of James Robert Clark. He says the same exact thing she says in different ways, though. I'm telling you, they have the same mental health issue. Allegedly. I'm not a doctor. Allegedly.
if you go on my dog's page.
Oh.
But he's really pissed off because he doesn't know where it's at. So because he doesn't know where it's at, normally the stuff that he does, which is called Santeria, which is
there she goes talking about Santeria again.
It doesn't really affect you unless it touches you physically, right? So they could burn all kinds of stuff. They can kill all kinds of animals. They can
Here we go with the killing
all kinds
again.
of animals. They normally sacrifice birds and this and that, but unless they do something directly to your property, whether it be your car, whether it be your house, whether they were recently requesting of people for hair of mine, stuff like that, it doesn't really have the same effect. So he's going freaking insane. So he doesn't know where my animal shelter is, that I obviously show. Gracias. That I obviously show all the time. So this is getting good. He claims I don't have a dog shelter. I go live from my dog shelter at least once a week or twice a week or sometimes daily. The guy is insane. He is dangerous. Okay. This is crazy. I didn't know he had included that in there because he's so jealous. And pretty soon I'm going to have one too in Tapachula. We're going to work on having one. And obviously we're not going to tell him where it's at. But we're going to have one in Tapachula as well. So I'm so excited because we're going to help a bunch of dogs in Tapachula too. And he's going to go crazy.
You see her communal narcissism right there. That's communal narcissism. She's rescuing dogs. She thinks by her rescuing dogs, people are going to go crazy. So she hides her behavior. She excuses her behavior because she's saving dogs. She's rescuing the world. She could attack other people. She can sue other people. She can go to the police because she's running for Congress. This grandeur feeling that she has, that she's better than everybody. Right? I'm telling you, she's running for politics. She's running to be a politician. Politics is just celebrity for ugly people, untalented people. She has no talents. She can't even put the camera sideways and record a video the right way. She's talentless. She wants the power. She wants the love. She wants the adoration. She's forcing it. She can't get it. She's going crazy because everybody's loving Oscar. everybody's going to watch Oscar. The more she talks about him, the more people go watch Oscar. Like BB Truth said earlier, I checked out Oscar stuff yesterday. Actually, why am I repeating when I could read it? BB Truth said it, not me. I didn't say it. BB Truth said it. Where is it? There we go, right here. Look, I watched Oscar's vid yesterday. He's pretty good at what he does. So you see Pigeon, you're bad-mouthing him, right? And people are going to be like, yeah, let me see this idiot Oscar. Let me see this horrible Oscar. And then you see Oscar turn on, you see Oscar's video. Hey, guys, what's up? This is Oscar L. Blue here. No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He's like, hey, Oscar, this is Oscar L. Blue, and then he's recording what he's doing and all that stuff. See, that looks like real journalism to me. So now the Pigeon, she says she's doing journalism. She says she's rescuing the world. She says, but where's the action? Where's the action to back it up and prove your point? Oh, let me show you this real quick. So I want to find the similarities between her and James Robert Clark. This is the guy that Royce Lopez from Daywave found and Nightwave, Mersh, and Revenge of the Sith. This is their guy, right? I have my Pigeon over here. But I find similarities. This is what attracted me to what's his face? James Robert Clark in the beginning. So I made this video about October 17th. This is why I like to document stuff, ladies and gentlemen. See, I like to document my stuff. This was done October 17th, 2021, about a month ago. It's kind of when I got this kick. I want to play this part real quick. Pigeon reminds me a lot of James Robert Clark. James Robert Clark reminds me a lot about Pigeon. Because I'm not going to be BSing, all right? I'm not even wearing my Pit Vipers today, so you can see my eyes. You know, you can see me in my eyes. All right, so I'm going to play it right now. Hold on. All right, everything good? All right.
I want to give a shout out to a channel called Legal Latino. The gentleman was kind enough to give me a supportive comment amongst the many negative comments in one of the many videos that I'm being harassed on. And he gave me some really good advice about focusing on myself and dropping the whole situation with all these trolls and with Eliana, etc. So with you, Eliana. And the thing is, what I want you to know, and I really am doubtful that you said any of the things that they're saying you said or any of the claims you said to the.
All right. I appreciate that shout out, and it really sounded very sincere, and really sincere. If you saw Jose, if you saw, well, Friday. So there you go. That's James Robert Clark. They filmed their videos the same way, right? They always film their phone vertical, right? They're always like this, filming themselves like this. Please turn your phone this way, right? Record yourself this way, not this way. This way. It's 2021, please. Oh. So, right? I'm going to find the similarities. I'm going to have to dig deeper into that. There's a lot of similarities between them. I'm telling you, folks. I'm not crazy over here.
Obviously, you know, for safety reasons, we're not gonna be able to fill him in as the location. But I made a video about 2 weeks ago because when Anthony gets drunk, he starts saying that I don't have a dog shelter, and then I showed it to him.
Anthony is the guy I just played his video from TSA.
And I mean, what do they say? You know, they're going crazy because they don't know where it's at, and they can't physically directly attack. Okay, bye guys.
So she's been making videos all night. This was like the latest one. You could check out her page on Facebook. You don't have to even to subscribe to Facebook. I don't even have an account. I could just go through these videos. This is content right here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is the I'm not gonna play all of this. We only got a few.
Hey
minutes.
guys, just got a
just
got a notification.
Hey guys.
As I'm sitting here working on some of my stuff.
Working. What the hell is your work?
Just got a notification about Oscar, and now we still have to refer to him as Oscar El Blue so that it comes up, and because of the algorithms or whatever. But now he has a new a new name. You know how now nobody really knows Tamales by her real name.
Where's Tamale
I
Harris?
guess we still kind of do.
Tamale Harris.
But at the end of the day,
every time Tamale Harris, she's calling you Tamale Harris. She keeps saying Tamale Harris, Tamale.
Tamales, we know who Tamales is, for those of you who have been watching and for those of you who have been following all of this, right? So now we have a name, an official name for El Cucaracho, and this is how he's going to be known in Tapachula, right? Apparently he's over there on a radio station.
She has condescending names for everybody, right? She even has condescending names for her dogs. Somebody pointed out yesterday, she calls her dog Ratita. She calls her dog a rat. She calls his other dog Bones because he's just skinny and bones. She has condescending names to her dogs, and then her dogs go missing. I don't know too much about the dogs. I'm getting filled in about the whole dog thing. So I don't want to misspeak because I don't want to get sued, allegedly. But allegedly, she has 86 dogs or 56 dogs. But every video that she makes, you're going to hear the dogs in the background. But she names these animals after condescending names. There's one video that really upset me when she was abusing a cat. Not abusing, but like the way she was making fun of a cat. Like, I love my cat. You guys see my cat. I love my cat. Like, I have a heart for a cat. I hate her videos because you hear a cat crying. And it makes me like, when my cat goes, meow. Right, baby? He's hungry and I go feed him. I'll stop this show and go feed him. That's right. He gave me a wink. That's my boy. There you go. Tamale Harris. Now we could continue with the video. Let me go back a little bit so you could. Let me get my face out of here. All right, you're going to hear tamale, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Tamale, tamale, tamale.
Now we have a name, an official name for El Cucaracho, and this is how he's going to be known in Tapachula, right? Apparently he's over there on a radio station crying about being verbally attacked by a woman. Okay.
Oh.
Here you have a man, or supposed to be a man, crying on a South Mexico, Southern Mexico, Tapachula radio station, where I guess, I don't know if he feels he's going to interfere with my election. I don't know exactly what he feels he's going to.
So she makes this video, right after she's eating. She probably got a bunch of food stuck in between her teeth. She probably got a leftovers in her teeth. And then she makes this video, right? I'm going to skip through this, but I want to show you this part right now, right? She's doing a live video, right? A live video, and she's writing back and forth to somebody, right? She's not paying attention to her own live stream. This is how condescending she's even to her viewers. She has no respect for nobody, no empathy for nobody. To her own viewers, she's like, okay, hold on, viewers. I got to send this message. This message is more important than my viewers. See, even I don't want to cough in front of the camera. That's disrespectful. Because I want to make sure everybody is.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
All right, everybody's vaxxed and waxed. All right, let's go back to this video. As long as everybody's vaxxed and waxed, you won't catch the pigeon virus, the pigeon flu. We want to avoid getting the pigeon flu.
Do, because in Tapachula and in Mexico, people don't really like men who cry.
How the hell do you know what people like or don't like? She likes to speak for everybody, generalizing. People don't like this. America doesn't like this. Mexico doesn't like this. My people don't. She always speaks for other people. She thinks her opinion is the way. I'm telling you, this is narcissistic behavior at its best. And she loves social media because it validates her narcissism. Her supply for narcissism comes from social media. Every like, every you go girl that she gets in the comment section, you keep fighting, never back down. That's the validation that she needs, the supply to feed her narcissism. And it just keeps growing and growing. That's why she always talks about going viral. She always talks about 30 million followers. And she always now brings up the dogs because, once again, she's a communal narcissist. She needs to feel to be recognized. She needs to be talked about. She needs to be loved. She needs the adoration, right? She's always wanted to be a celebrity. One of her main the person she stalked the most is Jimena. As a matter of fact, Jimena Sanchez. Like, she's obsessed with Jimena Sanchez since the beginning.
Over women defending their honor and their reputation, right? People don't like that, especially men. And see, the thing is that you have a guy who's lying about everything, right? Now I'm getting messages from my people in Tapachula.
My people, look, my people.
Radio. Nobody likes a man who's a coward. Nobody likes a man who spends 2.5 years.
All right, so she thinks, right? The pigeon thinks this woman stole her powers. The pigeon blames Jimena Sanchez for her not being famous. The pigeon states that Jimena Sanchez cut her piece of her hair and stole her power. And Jimena Sanchez is famous because of her stealing her power. So Pigeon thinks this is the woman that stole her power. She took the Kim Kardashian route, ladies and gentlemen. She's like the Mexican Kim Kardashian. And of course, she took the Kim Kardashian route. Like I said, she took the Kim Kardashian route. But Pigeon says that she took her powers. So this is the person that stole Pigeon's powers, her fame. The reason Pigeon is not famous, so she took the Kim Kardashian way. So she's more famous than Pigeon. Look how many from 8.5 million followers on Instagram. So check her out, ladies and gentlemen. Jimena Sanchez. You could search her, easy to find. They're asking, Bibi, is that your sister? Okay, let's finish up with this dumb pigeon.
Attacking a woman and then cries about it. Do you? How many of you?
Look how disgusting this is. You're making a video with your dirty plate in front. Like, you're running for office. You already made 4 videos today wearing the same outfit. Don't you change clothes? Don't you look at her hair is all messed up? Every video she does, she looks crazier and crazier and crazier throughout the day. This is why we're covering this, ladies and gentlemen. We're documenting this in real life. A crazy congressional candidate, ladies and gentlemen. This is somebody running for office. Like I stated this yesterday, right? What if somebody made a video like this about AOC and warned people about AOC, right? Then people would have been like, oh, you know what? Let's not vote for AOC. What if somebody made a video about, like, oh, Kamala? Forget Kamala. Nobody likes Kamala. But AOC, right? This could be the next AOC, right? You never know. She might win for office in California. You don't know. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. I don't know. She might win. So imagine if she gets into power. But then people are probably going to watch this video, right? Oh, man, that legal Latino speak truth about this narcissistic congresswoman. Oh, we can't let her get into power. Let's support Derek Gates on the GOP ticket. She thinks, right? She failed being a Democrat. She talked about yesterday MSNBC, right? Then she found her way into celebrity being for Trump. That's why she uses the for Trump name. And she wants to be a politician. Like I said, politicians is celebrity for ugly people, for people that don't have talent, failed actors and actresses. You see, people who didn't really make it, Then they go try to become a politician. You know, try to make it into politics. I will never be a politician. You got to lie, cheat, and steal. And I'm not that kind of Latino heat to be doing that stuff. So it's their way to get in, right? She got into the conservative movement because I'm Mexican. Her first sign, I'm Mexican and I support Trump. A Mexican woman that supports Trump? That's new. So she got in. People in the Midwest, oh, we love our Paloma for Trump. I've heard this. I'm not mimicking. I've actually heard this. People say that to me. We love our Paloma for Trump. Please do not badmouth her. We love our Paloma for Trump out here. Do you really want pigeons dropping in the Midwest? No, you do not want it. Leave that for New York. Hey, good morning, Super Spurg. How's it going, man? Good morning, guys. Hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hey, make sure you hit the little bell, man. You know when I'm live. Good morning, guys. There you go, Super Spurg. I've been practicing.
How many of you like a man who attacks a woman behind the screen for 2 years, but then cries about it? Raise your.
Yesterday, I was doing a video on this pigeon last night, and I was getting tired. I ended the stream after an hour because she's so repetitive. She just makes videos like repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. I like to play them because I like to make fun of them because she says a lot of stupid stuff. It's funny. You could break down her lies, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna start breaking down all her lies, but I'm also want to breaking this down into a psychological way. This is the best 90 minutes of edutainment, ladies and gentlemen. We're learning here. We're learning about narcissism. Because what if you have a person like this in your life and you didn't know about it? There's a lot of narcissists now, especially with social media. We're done with this pitch. I'm going to closing remarks and shout out. So comment right now, ladies and gentlemen, for if you want to get a shout out. So closing remarks, ladies and gentlemen. Where the hell is my beanie? Yeah, I can't find my beanie, so damn, I can't be that smart. But anyways, what did we learn here today, ladies and gentlemen? Narcissism, how social media feeds into narcissism. You see the TikTokers, everybody's selfies, everybody's entitled to them, everybody only cares about them, everybody wants to go viral. You know, they want that fame. You know, they crave that fame, either with TikTok, running for politics, trying to go viral, you know, going where what's happening. Like the demand was not being met in the beginning, right? There wasn't enough like Latino Trump supporter, Black Trump supporters. So when the demand wasn't being met, you got pigeon. I'm Mexican and I'm from Trump. Oh, come here. We need you. We gotta show this. So she got the way in. That was her way in. So she changed her name Pigeon for Trump and got in. And now all she does is badmouth other people around her that's more successful than her. She cannot stand other people's success. She has to be the best one. She has to be on top. Everybody has to know what she does. Everybody has to know this stuff. And this is the pattern. We go through her history, ladies and gentlemen, and you notice this pattern about her. She's always attention seeking. Right? She was temporarily famous for being on TV a couple of times. She was on the Dr. Phil show. So if you go on the Dr. Phil show, you're begging for attention. You're oh my God, give me attention. I want to do the Dr. Phil shows, but I got to do it probably on Trovo. I'm going to have to do the Dr. Phil show on Trovo. We're going to watch her Dr. Phil show on Trovo. I got to find a way to do it. Maybe another place so we could watch a Dr. Phil show, make fun of it. It's funny. The Dr. Phil, she's on the Dr. Phil. You can look it up. It's kind of hard to look it up. I got to find it for you guys. All right. I'm going to share the link. She was on the Dr. Phil. And she does not look, I got to stop doing that. She does not look like this on the Dr. Phil show. She looked 80 pounds bigger on the Dr. Phil show. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, I should really give us some shout-out music. I keep forgetting. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Swali Lemoza. Shout out to One Ha Min. Shout out to Luan Petty. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to Steven Medvedev. Hold on. Shout out to Steven Medvedev. English is my second language. I'm sorry. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Steven Medvedev. Shout out to Cheeseburger. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to Allison Craig. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Nice seeing you. Shout out to Du Gulag. Shout out to Culturally 2.0 Politics. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to BB Truth. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to BB Truth. Shout out to Tamale Harris. Shout out to whoa. We can't say that. Shout out to Jetty. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to Shake Sam. Yeah, you almost got me there, man. You almost got me there. Shout out to Shake Sam. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Tamale Harris. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to BB Truth. Shout out to Allison Craig. Who else is it? Shout out to Cheeseburger. I got it. That's water, it's not beer. Shout out to Swally. Shout out to Jetty. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Julio Esparza the Third. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Rocket Man Rocky Matrix. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Shout out to Julio Esparza the Third. Shout out to Dave Palucci. Shout out to Daryl Levin. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Victim 2000. Man, by tomorrow, you're probably going to be Victim 2001. Maybe we'll get up to Victim 2020. You never know. 2020. The way she's going, all the victims are just racking up. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Shout out to Culturally 2.0 Politics. Wasn't there a Culturally Hispanic 2.0 channel also? There was a Culturally Hispanic 2.0 also, right? I know I'm not going crazy. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to XX Mayhem X666 Xtaxion. Shout out to my man LDG of Geeks and Joy. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Who else? Shout out to Irrational Time. Shout out to the lovely assistant. Shout out to Cece. There's your Hobo Chili Recipe. There we go. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loop. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. All right, let me see. Let me tell you the new comments. Anybody else new? I think I got everybody. Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. There we go. Shout out to Super Spurg. Ladies and gentlemen, Dayway is about to go live next in a few minutes. Check out Royce. Shout out to Blues Doll. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Irrational Times, a lovely assistant. Shout out to LDG Geeks and Joy. Oh, you didn't know Allison Craig? She was on the Dr. Phil show? Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna try to save that for next episode. Maybe we might do the cut. We might jump around. I might do the Dr. Phil. The Dr. Phil is pretty good. It's embarrassing. It's cringe. Because you see her wearing her Pigeon for Trump shirt, all defiant, and she's using the Trump name and making a fool out of herself. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Let's see if we get another laugh out of this. Let's see if I can make another joke out of this.
Your hand. Raise your hand.
They could see. So we're gonna have to finish this video later. So I'm gonna make another. She's gonna go live like 5 more times today. So I'll probably go back later after ROTC. And she makes more videos today. She's gonna go crazy today. She's gonna be running around, going to the police precinct, all that crazy stuff. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. She does any crazy stuff today. More content. I want to finish this video later on today. It's funny, folks. She's funny. We got to laugh at this. And we also got to feel sorry, but we got to laugh at this. And we got to prevent this pigeon from getting into power. Right? People like this should not get into power. Narcissistic people like this should not get into power. So hopefully I'm doing my due diligence as an American, informing the American people, the American voters, that this person is not fit for office at any level, local, federal, state, city, municipal, whatever. She's not fit for that. And I'm not just saying it. Her own words are saying it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, go check out Daywave. They just went live, ladies and gentlemen. Check out Royce, then check out JJ Stoner. You got your whole day covered. I'll be live all week, ladies and gentlemen. You guys want? I'll be live all week. Don't worry, I'm not taking days off this week. I'm in there. I'll be there, covering all this stuff. All right. Take care, everybody. God willing, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for giving me an hour and 30 minutes of your life in this morning. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate it. Shout out to Irrational Times. Shout out to BB Truth. I gotta get some shout out music, man. I'm gonna find some nice beat where I won't get a. Thank you, Steven Medvedev. I'll get it right tomorrow. All right, later, everybody. Take care. Go check out Daywave, man. Check out Royce. Tell them Legal Latino. Tell them Legal Latino sent you. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. God willing, see you guys tomorrow.